Lara felt lost, adrift in the vastness of her own life. She sat before a crackling campfire, the flames mirroring the turmoil in her soul. Above her, the endless expanse of the night sky, dotted with a million tiny stars, seemed to mock her with their silent serenity. Each star a distant sun, she thought, each burning bright while she felt shrouded in darkness. A deep sigh escaped her lips, the sound swallowed by the night. Where was her light? Lost in the wilderness of her thoughts, Lara closed her eyes. She inhaled the crisp night air, fragrant with the scent of pine and wood smoke. A single word echoed in the silence of her heart hope. The fire before her, now reduced to glowing embers, suddenly seemed to pulse with a life of its own. Each spark, a tiny beacon, whispered a silent promise. The promise of a new dawn, a fresh start, the promise of finding her own inner light. Lara's journey began with the first rays of dawn. Guided by an unseen force, she ventured into the heart of the wilderness. The path was arduous, fraught with challenges that tested her resolve. She braved relentless storms, the wind howling like a banshee, threatening to rip her from her path. The rain lashed at her face, a cold reminder of the tears she had shed in the darkness of her despair. Yet even in the midst of such trials, moments of clarity emerged like unexpected rays of sunshine piercing through the clouds. Each hurdle overcome, each challenge conquered, brought her a step closer to understanding. Doubt, a relentless spectre, haunted her footsteps, whispering insidious doubts, tempting her to turn back. But Lara pressed on, fueled by a newfound determination, her gaze fixed on the horizon. Days melted into nights, and with each passing sunrise, Lara felt a shift within. The weight of her despair seemed to lessen, replaced by a quiet sense of anticipation. She arrived at a river, its crystal-clear water gurgling over smooth stones. Kneeling by the bank, she cupped her hands and drank deeply. The water, cool and refreshing, flowed into her, quenching a thirst she hadn't known existed. It was then, in the stillness of the forest, that she closed her eyes and listened. The river whispered secrets to her soul, secrets of resilience and strength, of finding peace within the chaos of life. As she breathed in the tranquility of her surroundings, a profound realization washed over her. The light she had been desperately seeking in the outside world was not lost. It had always resided within her, waiting to be acknowledged, to be embraced. A slow smile spread across Lara's face, as radiant and bright as the morning sun. The journey, with all its hardships and uncertainties, had brought her face to face with her own inner strength. She understood now that the storms were not meant to break her, but to temper her spirit, to help her blossom. The doubts that had plagued her were merely shadows, illusions that vanished when confronted with the light of self-acceptance. The fire that had been ignited within her burned brighter than any external flame. It was the fire of self-discovery, of embracing her true self, flaws and all. It was the light of her soul, a beacon that would forever guide her path. Lara retraced her steps, no longer a lost soul but a beacon of hope. She returned to the site of her first campfire, the place where her journey had begun. The embers of the old fire had long since turned to ash, but in their place Lara built a new fire. This fire, however, was different. It was not fueled by desperation or fear, but by the unwavering flame of her own inner light. She stood tall, her silhouette outlined against the dancing flames, a testament to the transformative power of self-discovery. Her journey had not ended, it had just begun. But now, armed with the knowledge that the greatest adventures are often inward journeys, Lara was ready to face whatever lay ahead. She would be a light in the darkness, a testament to the unwavering strength that resides within us all.
Please subscribe for more spirit stories.